good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me today. My name is Peter. Welcome back to Invest with Peter Ads. So guys, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, and thank you very much for coming back again to view my video and to learn one or two things. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Please, and if you just see me for the first time, I come every week, I bring my video, I talk about, finance, money management and stock market. And sometimes I speak about cryptocurrency and most especially Bitcoin. So if this is your niche, just please subscribe to the channel. You're going to see the proctor down there. Please subscribe to the channel, like and put your comment down below. That helps the channel to grow, and that helps the channel to go, very wide, and to people that actually want to see this video. Thank you very much for doing that. So today I'm going to be talking about how to take advantage of the coming financial crisis. It's no longer a news that the recession we're looking at in the front is probably coming faster than we think. If you've been looking at the gold charts of recent, you can see that the chart is, going straight up. And people are asking, why is the gold chart going up? Why is the gold price, beating 5 years, price target and all that stuff? What's going on? Well, I'm going to be sharing that in today's video, and I'm going to be talking about how to take advantage of the financial crisis. 2008, I just left university. I was working in an insurance company, and this insurance company, they were like, so we have to, go and secure for some companies and individuals. And at this point, people were like, there's no money, everything is down, foreclosure everywhere. People were just, people that got multiple properties are turning them down. People were filing bankruptcy left and right. And then I learned that something that's actually going on, because I was not into the financial market then. I was just, just a single guy walking around trying to put his foot down on the labor market rather. So most of these people we spoke to, they were like, what's going on financially, there's financial crisis and all that stuff. We couldn't secure proper customer. And from then I learned that, I think something big is going on. I started watching, financial news and all that stuff, and I knew what was going on, in financial world. So now that taught me a good lesson, and I learned a big lesson from that. And what is the lesson? The lesson is, if you're not prepared for what's coming, you're gonna get caught, and you're gonna find yourself regretting why you didn't make the plan. Why you didn't, if you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. So people that are not planning now, that are ignoring the news left and right, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be as bad as that. Well, if it eventually happen, you don't want to get caught napping. You want to be prepared for what is actually coming. So today I'm going to be sharing a little bit of my, experience and what I've come up with that can probably help you now and probably help somebody out there looking at me today. So the first thing is, like I said, the gold chart is going up. People are actually buying into gold. The price of stuff will not go up if people are not buying it. So if you see a chart going up like that, climbing, it's people that are behind this, acceleration, and it's people that are actually buying into it. And if you see a chart of a company or commodity that is going down, people are actually selling out of that company. So gold price has been going up because people have been forecasting that, well, it's going to get bad at some point. We need to start preparing now. So now people are buying gold, and gold price is over $2,000. And if you're probably just trying to buy gold now, you're probably late into the game, but you are not actually late, but you might be late. So if you get what I mean. So these are the things that's actually happening. And what is the reason for this? The reason is the group called Brics. Brazil, it comprises of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These are the group of countries that come together to do business and to trade commodities, and just to rival the G7 that we have in the West and all that stuff, to do business around the world with themselves. And officially, there are countries that are actually lining up now to join this alliance, and this alliance is actually going to be a big one, and their main purpose is to rival US dollars and the petrodollar that we have at this point. That's why you see dollar price going down, and I believe dollar is still going to be dollar will still continue going down, because at the moment I don't know what's going on with the politicians in the United States. They have actually lost the plot at this point that China is now aligning with Russia, with Saudis, with UAE, African countries, and some countries I'll be mentioning today are actually going to be joining the Brics by August 2023. So what's going to happen to dollar? Well, I don't know, but maybe the United States will come up with CBDC. CBDC is already around. People have been using it, but they need to back the United States dollar with something. I don't know if it's going to be gold, CBDC, or some other commodities. If not, the dollar you have in your pocket today might be worth less in a couple of months if United States is not very careful. So now let's talk about, what you need to start looking at. Like I said, you need to start looking at gold. I'm not talking about paper gold. I'm talking about the real gold you have in your hand. The one you can hold in your hand is your gold. The one you pops up and there's a crisis around and people are just running to the bank, I want my gold. And your bank said, well, sorry, we don't have your gold anymore. What are you going to do about it? So that's why I said, if you're buying gold, secure your gold. I don't know how you want to secure your gold, but please buy real gold, not the paper gold, and secure your gold. So the second one is, do not ignore the cryptocurrency. We've been talking about cryptocurrency over a while now. Cryptocurrency has been around for 12 years now, if I'm not mistaken, especially Bitcoin. So people buying, are we going to get into this blockchain? How is this blockchain going to work? Well, you see what's actually happening at the point now. When the banks start failing, people are selling out of their, investments and buying into cryptocurrency. And that's why we actually see that the price of Bitcoin was going from, Bitcoin a couple of months ago was 16, 17,000. Now Bitcoin is 28,000, touched 29,000 a couple of weeks ago. And we're actually looking at Bitcoin go to 33,000. If anything pops up, guess what? People are going to take their money from the bank and put it in cryptocurrency, lock their cryptocurrency up, and keep their keys to themselves. If it's not your key, it's not your cryptocurrency. So you want to secure yourself, you want to secure your cryptocurrency and put the key in your vault. All right, so we'll be overlooking cryptocurrency at this point as well, because this is actually the way to put it. If financial crisis happens now, because 2008 we didn't have anything like cryptocurrency, but so it's going to be the first time that we're going to have something apart, will be like a backup to anything that happens. So we're going to see how cryptocurrency is going to react if we eventually have the financial crisis, which most investors and country financial organizations are actually saying that it's inevitable this year towards next year. It seems that something big is coming. Well, you may not see it, but those who have big money in the bank, they actually know what's going on, and they understand the reason why they need to secure their investment and finance. So I don't know why you want to just believe on what you read in the book or what you see on the TV. If you are an investor, you need to be looking outside what you read and what you see on the TV. You need to do your own due diligence for this financial print that you pay for to get the real news that you need out there. You will not hear this on the BBC or Sky News or probably CNN or all this. What we're talking about now, it's not going to be on those, news media. That if you are serious about your investments, you want to dig deep and understand the consequences of not doing the right thing when you know what's coming. So now that's it. So I'm going to be talking about another one is physical cash. You need a cash at this point. How do you secure your cash? Well, keeping money in the bank, just because if anything happens, financial crisis pops in, guess what? Stock market is going to go down like crazy, and the people that will probably survive it will be the people that have cash aside to take advantage of the financial crisis, because it might be a long one, it might be a shallow one, nobody knows at this point, but you want to be ready, you want to be prepared to understand and know when to buy into a company. So if you have enough cash aside, you start cashing up now. When the time comes, you're going to be very happy that you've saved up and to take advantage of the companies that you want to start buying. So I'm not going to mention any company today. I'm just telling you the process and how to secure, how to take advantage of financial crisis that is actually looming. So the next one is dividend companies. We need to start looking at dividend companies, because these are the companies that actually be paying you apart from holding their stock in your portfolio. That we have different dividend companies. Some pay monthly, some pay quarterly, and some pay yearly. So I would probably rather prefer the ones that pay monthly, because I know if I have like 5,000 shares of this company and I'm getting $30 every month or $40 every month from this company, and I have a couple of that in my portfolio, so $30 times 4, that's $120 that can actually buy you some companies that's been beaten down regardless of what's happening. So you want to start building up your dividend stocks apart from your normal stock that you have. Start building up your dividend stock, and even when you save money and those dividend stock comes down, you take advantage of buying to this dividend company, and monthly you start generating revenue from this company. And that's number 4. Number 5 is lower your cost of living. Sorry, I'm looking down because I don't want to mix up anything. I wrote everything down and I'm trying to analyze it the way I wrote it down. So lower your cost of living, because if you actually maybe your monthly salary is £4,000 or $4,000, and your cost of living, you pay for your rent, you pay for the car, you pay for the insurance, and most of these little things that you pay for takes like $2,000 or £2,000. The remaining $2,000, maybe you want to use it for, maybe you're saving for holiday, or you're saving for this, you're saving for that, and all that stuff. Then you start lowering your cost of living. Maybe during the grocery shopping, you buy hot chocolates, you buy this, you buy that, and you start cutting down on hot chocolate, start cutting down on all those things, and get the essentials so that you have more money to save and prepare yourself for financial crisis. I always do it every time, and it has been helping me for years now. So always lower your cost of living. Don't live up to what you earn. If you earn $4,000, live below $4,000, live below 3,000 or 2,500 every month. So I'm just throwing this out there. That's how to save money, because you might be talking, oh, how do I save money then? That is how you can save money. Lower your cost of living and save more than what you've been saving. That's going to help you when this financial crisis actually knocks it off. So another, saving money before the financial crisis hit, because I think it's inevitable at this point, because any news you listen to now, they will tell you, well, Brics are taking over now, US dollar is going to go down, what's going to happen, geopolitical issue is still there as well. OPEC Plus are cutting on their oil production. This is going to, inflation again, because people buy fuel and all that stuff. That actually increase the inflation. So this what is going to affect the financial crisis, and that's why you need to be prepared and understand what you're doing. So let's talk about another one now. So don't depend on one job. That's another thing. If you are just a man that just say, well, I go to my 9 to 5 and all that stuff, well, you need to start looking outside your 9 to 5. If there's something you're doing that you can do that can help you more money or extra money, you need to start grinding now, because that will give you source of income from multiple stream of income. That's what they call it, multiple stream of income. Your dividend stock is another stream of income. You keep getting into multiple stream of income, it's going to help you a lot. So another one is to do not take on bad debt. This is not the time you start buying that beautiful car and you start paying £500, £600 every month. That's not going to help you, especially if we run into a financial crisis. You're going to bite your finger and pay through your nose, because as the financial crisis hits, guess what's going to increase? The interest rate. So the interest rate you're paying on that £600 every month, £500 every month, £400 every month is going to go up, and you'll be paying more than what you've been paying before. So do not get into unnecessary debt at this point. Understand why you want to buy that thing. Understand why you want to finance that thing. Understand why you want to do what you want to do. Think about it. If it's going to push you into bad debt, it's not going to help you now, and it's not going to help you in the nearest future. Minimize and reduce your debt. Also, I'm going to add this one before I round up, is credit card. Understand why you want to take that credit card. If you just want to use it for groceries, keep it for groceries. If you want to use it for holidays, keep it for holidays. If you want to use it for emergency, keep it for emergency. Don't start using your credit card in multiple places. Before you know it, you start racking up debt, and your interest rate is going to be jumping up like that. It's not going to help you now. It's not going to help you again in the future. So these are the 7 strategies, 7 ways to take advantage of the coming financial crisis. If you look into this properly and you watch this video over and over again, I know you're going to pick 1 or 2 things that's going to help you now, because these are the plan I've set up myself, and I'm going to be looking at and what I'm doing at this point. because I'm not going to be telling you when I'm not doing so. What I'm doing at this point is what I'm telling you now. So if you want to take advantage of this thing, please, the time is not. The time is now. It might be looking, normal at this point, but I think something is lurking behind. Well, FOMC meeting going to be meeting next month. We're going to have CPI data this week. Hopefully, they will stop raising rate, because some, analysts are talking about that. They're saying Fed should stop raising rate, and Fed is actually thinking about raising rate 25 basis points again. That is going to be causing more trouble. They've raised enough. I think they need to pause now, and before third quarter of this year, they need to start cutting rates. If not, they're going to induce the recession, which is going to lead to the bubble and end up in a big financial crisis. Hopefully, it's not going to lead to depression or Great Depression. Hopefully, we're not going to have Great Depression again like our great-granddad had it in the 1930s. So, please prepare yourself. Secure your finance, protect your finance. Thank you very much for watching me today. I'm Peter Ads. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.